These fields on the outskirts of Brook in South Norfolk could be one of any part of the Norfolk countryside that could be in line for more homes. Some 40,000 that are thought to be needed by 2026. But the campaign to protect rural England in Norfolk are worried about another 8,000 being added before 2036.
We believe that there are already more than enough sites allocated up to 2026 to mean that we don't need to allocate sites beyond that. The problem with allocating new sites will be that developers will then cherry pick the most profitable, best, which are often greenfield sites in very pleasant locations, rather than going and building out those sites which have already been allocated.
The Greater Norwich Growth Board manage the local plan, helping to find the places for the new homes to go, and will consult on those ideas with the public in October.
People think, more housing equals lots and lots of things all over the countryside, ruining the countryside. Wrong. The better way of looking at it is more homes. And if you look at that from that perspective of more homes, people want to have their own homes. The demographics are changing, people are living longer, so you've got to cater all that. You've got people who want to have their own homes. So focus on homes rather than just housing.
Is Norwich and Norfolk getting the right kind of homes, though? Last week, this former Aviva office building on St Stephen's got approval for flats for 700 students that could help free up homes elsewhere in the city. Round the back of Carrow Road, work will start next year on this patch of empty land, where Broadland Housing Association will be building a mix of 300 new homes.
We're going to be providing affordable housing for people in housing need, also shared ownership, which is really going to help people get their first, step on the ladder. And then we're going to also have some open market homes there as well. So, like kind of starter homes, good for people who are first starting out and really helping with the housing need that we have in Norwich.
So social and affordable housing's part of that mix, but is there enough elsewhere? There's plans for 20 flats in the old St Peter's Methodist Church in the city, but that was rejected by planners after the local Green Party challenged the fact developers weren't including 33% social housing as part of it, something they're only allowed to do if they wouldn't make a reasonable profit.
Part of the policy is to provide affordable housing as part of any development that's over 10 houses. But often developers do argue that they can't afford that level of affordable housing. This is a loophole within policy we think should be closed. It's obviously right that developers should provide some level of affordable housing within their developments when there's such a strain on the housing market.
Tomorrow, the CPRE will be starting a series of public meetings, pushing for a change in the plan, saying things go too far and too fast. You'd be hard-pushed to find someone who says Norfolk doesn't need any more homes. The harder question is where to put them to keep everyone happy. Neil Perry, Mustard TV, Brook.